This is Ultimate Soccer with Soccer Steve.
Two semi-finals, two winners, and it's all said and done. We've got a final next week between Forge and Atletico coming off. Commiserations Pacific. They may have tried. Got the draw on the road, but lose 3-1 on aggregate. Tough. But hey, Mark Merriman and your guys down there, Pacific fans, you gave it all. You did your club proud, but there can only be one. And Atletico being number one in the league this year, they take first spot and they win over two legs against Pacific. Pacific, be proud of what you got. You had a great season, and let's think about how tight it was at the end of the season in the regular standings. Just a couple of points, really, nothing in it. And it's first to fourth, and we get great plays, great teams, great coaching, but terrible refereeing. Absolutely the worst refereeing I've ever seen in my life. And you know I don't rip referees, but I gotta say, the CPL and the CSA, Dave Gantar, especially FIFA referee Dave Gantar, Dave, get the fix in. Fix these referees as fast as you can, because I'll tell you what I saw today in the other semi-final was a lacking standard. I'm not going to choose my words carefully. I'm going to go straight for the throat here. Cavalry on the road at Forge. Congratulations, Forge FC, for getting to the final. Great game from you guys. Great game from Cavalry. You can't fault the soccer. You can't fault the endeavour. You can't fault the effort and the kickings and the fouling. It was a battle. But it wasn't that battle that was dirty. It didn't need red cards. I mean, Rudolf, the red card reindeer, he just keeps chucking out red cards like it's nothing at all. I mean, does he have a sense of let's work with the players, keep the guys on the field? You know, keep banging out the red cards, Rudolf. The red card, Rudolf. Rudolf, the red card reindeer. I want to call him something else, but I'm using reindeer because you can see how pissed off I am. The guy's an absolute joke of a referee. Absolute joker. I've been on the side of the field and I've seen calls that he's made, and they're non-calls. They're absolute non-calls. Those two red cards in this game today, definitely non-calls. There's no way Becker is deliberately kicking out to kick Adekube. And by the way, it's his knee that comes into contact, not his boot. And there's no VAR in that. But you know what? I have the videos. I have the footage from them games. I can still frame the footage. I can still frame the incidents, which I have, and I've looked at them. And there's no way on earth that Becker should have been sent off. The second red card, Dave Norman, Cavalry FC. He has a couple of little digs at other people, but he gets digged at the final one that causes the red card to come out. Again, Rudolf, have you any brains in flow of the game? Do you understand the nuances of soccer? Did you ever play at a top level? Because it seems so apparent and abundantly apparent that you don't have a clue about the flow of the game. And that is so integral in soccer. You ruined the semi-final. You've ruined many games in the league season. And I asked the CPL, if you keep letting Rudolf the red card nut job keep putting people out of the game and ruining the product, when do you think the people are going to keep turning up to these referees dropping cards like it's going out of business? I mean, come on. Rudolf, get an education. A soccer education. Go watch a couple of referees of top level, because you are not a Premier League referee. You're a men's league referee, amateur, probably League 7. You are so not a professional referee. How you ever got that badge is beyond me. Whoever sanctioned you to referee in this league is either a damn good friend of yours or doesn't know diddly squat about refereeing the game. Honestly, absolute atrocious refereeing ruined the game, ruined the potential chances of Cavalry getting through, handed the game to Forge, and the penalty? Give me a break. If that's going to take you down in the penalty area, then maybe you want to be careful about the wind on your back or the wind in your face, because if you get poleaxed that easy off nothing, then you're looking for the foul. You're looking to cheat the referee, and Choinière dove in the box in the first half. Luckily, Rudolf the red card nut job didn't see it. But honestly, Rudolf the red card nut job, that's his name from now on. That's what I'm going to tell you. I've spoken to him personally. You know what? He's focused on giving everybody a hard time. He's not focused on having a good time. He's not focused on being calm in the game. He's a knee-jerk referee. He makes knee-jerk decisions, and they're so naive and so off and so non-call, you'd have to be a nut job to understand what he's doing. But I'll know this much. Knowing the rules of the game, watching what he does, and I've watched him now for a few games, and this is absolute, the nail on the head, the confirmation marker of how terrible this guy is. If he ever gets to referee a final, don't turn up. Don't turn up. This referee ruins football matches. He ruins everything about soccer. And if I was a fan, I'd refuse to pay any of my good dollars when this guy referees, because all he's doing is he's damaging the product. And when the guys go to work day for day, the players, right? When they go to work day for day, they train all week, minimum 5 days, sometimes 3 days, but they train. And then they get to the game, they've done all their hard work and they're ready for it and they're prepared. They've done their video, they've done the tech, they've done the nutrition, they've done the training. They've planned everything to a T. Yeah, they're on the whiteboard, marking half spaces, defensive zones, the 3 and the 4, yeah, whatever they're doing, but they're going to town on the homework for the game for a complete week. And then you get Rudolf the red-nosed nutjob who ruins the whole game, ruins your day, completely messes up your work, and that's going to happen week for week. Well, it happened in this semi-final, and it's not the worst I've seen, but this needs sorting. Well, maybe I've said enough now. But I'll tell you what, final coming next weekend, 29th, Atletico taking on Forge. I want to hear a good game of football. I want to see a good game of football. I don't want to hear a stupid referee giving red cards out when he shouldn't. And I don't want a referee messing up the game and ruining the entertainment. You think I want to sit for 2 hours and work a game and see this guy, Rudolph the red-nosed nutjob, giving out cards like it's going out of fashion? Who wants to give out red cards in a semi-final? Nobody. He gives out 2 red cards in 3 minutes. And the second red card is a makeup call. You see hockey? That second red card is a Canadian makeup call, yeah? He's looking to give the other side a red card as soon as he's given a red card. Because you know what? Maybe that red card he shouldn't have give. And I don't think he should have give Becker the red card. But now he's under pressure. It's 11 on 10. He wants to even it up. Oh, yeah, I'll even it up just before half-time, and I'll go out as the hero. And everybody's talking about a dumbass referee instead of a great game of football. Rudolph, the red card nutjob. Let's have a great game next week. It would be nice. Cheers, guys. I've never been in a press conference live ever anywhere in the world where people were swearing at a press conference after the game. Believe you me, Rudolph, the red-nosed nutjob, you stirred up a lot of shit with your bad performance. I've never heard people swearing at a press conference in all the years I've been in the media. Just a note, guys. Let's have a good final next week.
The Ultimate Soccer Show. Join me, listen, you'll love it. Everybody does.